Hi everyone, this is your Love Tap video. This one on some tips for having more energy. So one of the things that people frequently get annoyed with me about is the fact that I have so much energy. Well, let me tell you, if that's annoying to you, that's your problem. It's really great to have a lot of energy. So this video is for those of you who'd like to bump up your energy. The reason I have more energy and a lot of other people have more energy is because we actually take specific actions that give us more energy. There's actually some steps you can take and basically kind of a formula. So number one, you want to have more energy, you need to make sure you're getting proper sleep, you're putting good food and nutrition into your body, and you're taking care of yourself, which might mean that you go walking or do some form of exercise because your body needs movement. What you put in your body and how you take care of your body will help you have more energy, okay? Number two, one of my favorites is sharpening the saw. Stephen Covey's famous for that in his books, Sharpening the Saw. What does that mean? It means that throughout your day and your week and your life, you are going to do things that cause you to be rested or rejuvenated or recharged. That's really important. So what does that mean? What does that look like? Well, you're you, I'm me, we're different, and it's different for different people. So for some people, the way they get recharged or rejuvenated is they're out there volunteering and contributing their time to worthwhile organizations. For someone else, it's doing a hobby they love, or watching a show they like, or exercising. You're the only one who can decide what will help you sharpen the saw, but that's really important because you want your body and your mind and your soul and your heart to be rested, recharged, and rejuvenated. Next up is something that is really important, which is do things that inspire you. When you're up to something that's inspiring, that makes you happy and gives you joy, it's pretty easy to have energy. Now, hot tip, I hope that what you're doing that inspires you is actually coming from your life plan or your roadmap for your life or your vision, because that's cool. But definitely, when you're doing something that inspires you, it's pretty easy to have energy. It's kind of right there in the mix. Next up is processing and dealing with your emotions. Why? Because there is nothing that will sap or zap a person's energy quicker than some unprocessed emotion or negative thinking or overthinking or catastrophizing or some other disempowering attitude or belief. That can just wipe you of your energy. So learning how to deal with your emotions, process them, deal with them, manage them, that's a skill set. And when you get that skill set, things are not gonna totally take you out of the game and zap you of your energy. So that's something else that will really help you keep your energy in a good spot. Next up might be a surprise. However, the research is it. When you get out and socialize with your family or your friends or your peeps, that will go a long way to boosting your energy. Why? Because the research shows that dealing with feelings of loneliness and isolation are more powerful in terms of having a positive impact on health than even dealing with something like obesity. So it's huge. And I realize we have some limitations currently in the world, but you can get on a phone call, you can get on a Zoom or a Skype call, you could meet people with social distancing. There are lots of ways that you can, quote unquote, socialize even with the constraints we have. And that's going to be powerful and helpful in terms of your energy. Last thing is that it's really helpful if you want to have a lot of energy that's sustainable, that you live with your whole heart. And when I say live with your whole heart, what I mean is that you've dealt with your traumas, you've boosted your self-esteem, you've learned to be vulnerable and trusting or dealt with your issues. Because if you want to have a lot of energy, let me tell you, not caring what other people think of you is very freeing. It can give you lots of energy because think about how much energy you expend being concerned about or worried about what people are thinking of you or what they're thinking of what you're doing or what your life is. Seriously, heal your heart, learn to love yourself, or at least like yourself, and learn that you can just have this fabulous life and not give a hoot about what people say or think about you. So those are some tips for energy. If you need some more tips on energy or how to have more energy, please feel free to leave me a comment or a question, because I will get back to you. And my thing is, I want you to have a happy and inspired and empowered life. So how can I help you? I hope this has been helpful. If so, feel free to hit the share button. Thank you so much. Take care.